Hello guys and welcome back to Bliss Celebs. How are you all doing? We hope you guys are having a great day so far because in today's video, we're going to be talking about moments when celebrities left interviews abruptly. But before we begin with today's topic, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming uploads. Without any more interruptions, let's just go ahead and dive straight into it. Adele. The bane of every journalist is what Matt Doran, a journalist and host of the Australian program The Weekend Sunrise, allegedly experienced. The man was scheduled to interview Adele, however, the media circulated the information that not everything went according to his plan. On November 4th, the journalist flew to London to meet the British singer. During the 30-minute conversation, Doran asked Adele about almost everything. However, according to some foreign sources, the man did not ask too many questions about the singer's new album. At one point, the star asked what he thought about her new album. The man replied that he was not listening to him. This was to offend the diva who decided to leave. Information that the singer was offended by the journalist appeared in the media on November 21st, more than 2 weeks after the interview. Adele's conversation with Doran was not filmed by the station for which the journalist works, but by Sony. The company, however, chose not to broadcast the conversation on Channel 7, which paid $1 million for the rights to publish. There was also information in the media that the directors of the station were furious and decided to suspend Matt Doran for 2 weeks. Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson's handler shut down an interview with Jesse Waters after the Fox News host asked about Will Smith slapping Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars. "You understand it probably better than a lot of people with your career," Waters told Gibson, referring to Smith slapping the comedian after he made a joke about his wife last Sunday. "And I was wondering if, you had been the one that jumped out of his seat and slapped Chris Rock, if you would have been treated the same way, Mel." Gibson points his finger into the camera, grimaces and shakes his head, then waves his other hand. "Hello, Jesse? Thank you. That's our time." Cuts in a female voice from off camera. Gibson continues to smile awkwardly, looking sideways off camera and then into his lap, but Waters pressured further. "Have you ever thought about that?" Thank you, Jesse," the female voice responds. That is our time." Gibson keeps his gaze lowered until Waters thanks him for his time, to which Gibson looks back up and waves. "Well, Mel, thank you very much for joining Jesse Waters Primetime. We really appreciate it," Waters said. The interview aired about an hour after Smith resigned from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, saying he will accept any further consequences from the Academy's board for slapping Rock on stage at the Oscars ceremony. After Oscars presenter Rock cracked a joke about Smith's wife Jada Pinkett Smith's shaved head at Sunday's ceremony, saying that she could star in G.I. Jane 2, Smith stormed the stage and slapped the comedian. In a statement, the Best Actor winner for King Richard said his actions were shocking, painful, and inexcusable. "The list of those I have heard is long. It includes Chris, his family, many of my dear friends and loved ones, all those in attendance, and global audiences at home." It is possible that Gibson did not want to comment on the slap after fellow stars who criticized the incident, including Jim Carrey and Zoe Kravitz, faced backlash and were accused of hypocrisy as their own scandals were re-aired by Twitter. Donald J. Trump. Last year, former President Donald J. Trump walked out of a taping for 60 minutes. After becoming visibly frustrated with the line of questions, Trump stood up and walked out. He said his reason for doing so was because reporter Lindsay Stahl refused to wear proper PPE. In the clip, Trump is seen visibly irritated with Stahl's line of questioning, and the testy exchange ended with the president cutting short the interview. When Trump and Stahl began the interview, the mood was conciliatory, but things heated up as the journalist brought up topics such as the country's coronavirus response, healthcare, and the racial strife. Then, after about 45 minutes of filming, Trump said, "Well, I think we have enough. I think we have enough of an interview here, okay? That's enough, let's go," and cut short the next walk and talk section of the interview that was planned with Stahl outside the White House building. Stahl then directly proceeded to interview Vice President at the time Pence. This recording proceeded without interruption. After leaving the interview, Trump took to Twitter saying, "I'm pleased to inform you that for the sake of accuracy in reporting, I'm considering posting my interview with Leslie Stahl as 60 minutes prior to airtime. This will be done so that everyone can get a glimpse of what a fake and biased interview is all about." Robert Pattinson. Roughly 2 minutes into the interview, Ryan switches subjects to Robert's new Moon co-star, Kristen Stewart. At that point, Pattinson's publicist brings the entire line of questioning to a halt. Robert Pattinson showed up to be interviewed by Ryan Seacrest for his radio show and was charming while answering questions about his fans and how he likes to make them happy by signing autographs. However, the interview ended abruptly after less than 2 minutes when Ryan asked about Pattinson's relationship with his new Moon co-star, Kristen Stewart. His handler immediately began shaking her head and telling Rob, "Let's go. Watch the video to see what happened. If nothing else else has proven the fact that they're in a relationship, this clinched it. If they weren't dating, the publicist wouldn't have put up a fuss. She would have just let him deny it. What do you all think? But that's all the time we have for you guys today though, so thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, then be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't already for more awesome content like this and much more. We'll see you guys next time, but until then, goodbye.